stuff because it's very, very hard to deal with just constant sticky spam. Makes that very easy. Yeah, I'm actually really curious to see how these team fights shake out.
Yeah, they're gonna find PPD for first. You know, Sticky Nail doesn't do much early on. Unfortunately, PPD's been slowed to oblivion. Hey, he's been taken out. That's the first blood going the way of OG. Sure, you might lose a rune along the way, but OG's all about them kills. You don't care about runes.
Yeah, this is OG we're talking about. They are going to run at you. Before the game has even started, Lelis actually is... He jaunted way too short, and he's dead.
Yep. He thought he was trying to get the minimum distance jaunt to go past the cliff, right? But unfortunately, did not do that at all. No tells. He's king of micro, right? No, Tanner. Here. Swashbuckle ready. Thompson. Thompson about to go down. The salve. There's the impetus. A lot of damage for Tanner, but I think it missed, right?
I think that was an uphill miss. I don't know if it would have been quite enough because that spell has been super nerfed with only 8% damage from distance, but Tanner.
Oh, well, now there we go. We pick up the slack. Goodbye, Tanner. That TP was very hopeful, and OG knew exactly how to punish it.
5 minutes into the game, but if you're so confident that you're not going to die because you just outplay them, like, it doesn't matter.
Let's see, OG. You have the high ground advantage here, NiP. I don't know if this is the play, though. Oh, Tanner was thinking the Wrecking the Souls. There's no Spike Carpus in University who wants to make some damage. They want to go for Thompson. PPD does not have that ultimate, but they got enough damage. Thompson disintegrated. You're not going to get out of this one alive. As NiP looks for more, but unfortunately, they don't have that Drinkle anymore. So they can't quite catch anyone. Still a good kill, though. Wow,
definitely. That is one way. Just coil him, and then pretty hard for Thompson to outplay that when you cannot move out of a certain area. Yeah, 100%. Meanwhile, the Hawk free farming in the bottom lane. He's got his first Blade of Alacrity, working towards that fast diffusal blade. Top of the net worth. Pretty strange place to see a Riki considering how slow they farm normally, but what happens when you have a fully free lane.
Yeah. He's also, I mean, he's quite a fast farm once you get the Cloak and Dagger, though, because you have a ridiculous amount of damage.
Thompson.
It's not like... Thompson, okay, mid lane, they catch him with the Wrecking the Souls, and that was an easy kill.
Just really, he sort of needs to be the centerpiece, so it's either going to be like early BKB, it could be like a, you know, Satanic super early on too. They just want to play around him and have him walk at towers.
No tail in the top lane. They try to catch him out. Sticky Napalm. Universe. There's an Impale. No tail. No tail. Burned up. Burned up. No tail. Oh, he's just barely surviving. He's not going to kill PPD. He will. I mean, sure, he dies, but with that many stacks of Sticky Napalm? That is crazy. I think it's a curious build. I haven't seen it too often, Tanner. Well, I haven't seen Sven too often in general, so I don't really have much to comment, to be honest. The male, as we try to get the kill on PPD, there is the Raw Clean. No tail as well. Rolling Thunder, forward. No tail, can add to the tower. No tail, attack anyone. Oh, he did not aggro the tower properly. PPD will die from no tail, and the failed Dream Call on to the Ender Spirit. Oh. And the other Fusel Blade, though. It's time to fight. They're looking for the cleave stun. They get the Stormhammer stun instead. Samael wants to go further anyway. Wrecking Missile is ready. Samael stopped. They stopped the Wrecking Missile as well. They decide it's not the time to fight, and the Hawk gets dusted. So you have to be careful. Universe killed off in the background with Thompson just going in for a quick kill. Wow. Cheeky kill, you know, whatever. Walking, NiP has not really gone for a counter strike particularly, but they're not able to execute as they'd like to. Mid one, okay, a target is, I mean, it is a bit risky though. Saxa has a Rolling Thunder. Thompson's fighting here. They know. They're going to go for Tanner. That tricks the trade didn't last too long, but here comes the lasso. Hands up the Omnet. Another great roll, though, by Saxa. Mid one is still going to go down, and Saxa can't do enough. As Thompson doesn't get the kill onto the Riki, but a beautiful Spike Carpet stops him, and Riki has tricks of the trade, so he gets away. The Hawk is not going to be brought down here. Saxa tries to guess, but he guesses incorrect. Or not fully correctly. Half points for him, and the death as well. Really well played there, NiP. I think that was the bait and the kind of like technical stuff.
The meta carry picks, but they seem to work out quite well.
Okay, Shadow Fin caught. They have no lasso, 8 seconds for lasso. Tanner's forced to use the BKB immediately. Run away. Swag feeding away, Tanner. Don't let him catch you. That BKB still has a couple seconds left. Stormhammer 7 seconds left as well until the second bout. The Hawk needs to help him. There's the lasso. Drag back the bully. Don't let Samael take down Tanner. It's alright, PPD dies here. It's all well and worth it as long as Tanner survives. Good use of the cleave there to get a kill. Let's see. They don't want to be crawling to the... They do not want to be put in that position where they're forced to choke like OG loves doing. They practice that choke a lot. No, he put there. So they want to make sure to get some counter kills. Perhaps an objective. They seem to go in for Roshan. Is Roshan quick in this lineup?
I think they're going to be able to pull this off, actually. They have the Mask of Death, Morbid Mask, rather, to help Tanner tank, but they need a little bit more sustain. However, OG moves to the bottom side of the map. They don't sniff this out. Very cheeky play. Nice smoke.
Yeah, they're going to take the Roshan.
Sketchy.
Oh, because they're nearby now. Mid-wide with the smoke as well. Should be able to see them. It's going to be Nyx, though. It's like, okay, maybe there's a Nyx here. Nah. So Roshan taken right in your face, mid-one. As they have no lasso. 4 more seconds. Mid-one.
I don't know if you want to take this fight,
a bit difficult. Ooh, Ricky took the Aegis, but he is about to lose it immediately. So much for that cheeky play. Did nothing as they control PPD as well. PPD in the high ground also killed off. It's just OG. They were not even bothered by this Aegis taking. Sure, it's going to happen. Some gamer's going to game, but we're going to continue winning our game.
NiP is doing a really good job of dodging right now, and this is what they need to be doing.
Yeah.
You can see that OG's they are kind of struggling to find these kills. And sure, they might find the bat here, but at the same time, you've got Lelis top, you've got Shadow Fiend farming, you've got the Hawk farming bottom. And it shows in their net worth, right? They have a 3k gold lead with all 3 of their cores above everybody aside from the Sven.
The Axe on Samael. That was still a really good play, though, by PPD, because he forced that himself to get him further away, and then he killed Thompson in the backlands. There we go. Well played, NiP, bringing him back at last with the Wrecking of Souls, with Aghanims. That's the perfect Wrecking of Souls. That's the initiation they were looking for this whole game, and Samael alone against the 2 main cores. Now Saxa actually joining in as well. The Hawk will be decimated. That was, okay, much better for OG than I expected initially. Got a bit overexcited there.
Again, the potential is there. We saw the Ag's Coil and the Ag's Requiem, and almost all of OG just dies immediately.
Yeah, and we can see that the impact of... Oh, Lelis. Wait, sorry. Top lane. Illusory Orb. There's a blink. Yeah, he has a blink ready. He should be fine. Pretty hard to catch him. But we have seen the power of the potential wombo combo. Really clever and then force him. That's an interesting play.
Radiant's top tower is under
I think NiP is playing quite smartly with that force mobility. You see the force stuff for PPD earlier and stuff. They know that the Sven, once he commits to the Stormhammer, you're going that way. And you can play around with that. You can really force the Sven into bad situations. Okay, there's initiation onto Enchanter. Ship that quickly. Then with a lasso, breaking the Dream Coil as well. They're trying to just separate them away. Omni Knight in a really bad position. Tanner, though, been destroyed by Samael. And just nothing can beat Samael right now. This Superman just charges right into Ricky, kills him right off. There's a BKB, though, that just got expired on Sven. And now they can actually stop him. But it's a bit too late. There's no more damage anymore. And Samael is just tearing through your lineup. Ricky does not last long enough for Samael to become relevant. And OG is just making quick work of you.
They're going to try and get back here and contest this rush. Spending 2 buybacks. There was a ton of buybacks on OG, but I don't think they have enough heroes to actually fight this. So kind of just a wasted buyback onto Hawk. Unless they go in right now. But that's probably suicide and potentially game losing if they do that.
Oh, PPD, this play. He just bought back. This is not the play, PPD. Goodbye. And the tips. That had to happen.
He's having a very hard time in these team fights because Sven is tanky, Tops is very hard to kill, Omni Knight's very tanky, and as a Ricky carry, you want to just be assassinating supports constantly.
Exactly. And you have to deal with the Sven. And look, it's just Sven finds you, and that smoke screen saved him there, but that could have been a dead Ricky yet again. Thompson is playing like easily, you know. Thompson is just playing his game. Nothing really stopping him. Sven activated that God strength.
Thompson.
I think Thompson is dead. Yeah, that was a bit. He has an Aegis though. But they should be able to control him regardless. They have smoke screen ready. There we go. Requiem even committed to this. Sure. Thompson's dead at least. Meanwhile, Lewis is actually forcing OG to concert on him. And that actually gave him a bit of time. NiP, you are really good at wasting time. That's fantastic. This guy's been playing wonderfully there. No tilt with the Ghost Scepter saving himself, but they want to go for this Phantom really. However, the Hawk doesn't really have the damage. Some ways to hit Samael, but he can't beat the Hawk. And they're just trying to kite him forever. Samael almost out of mana. It's a cheese, so it's almost impossible to kill him. They stop
It's a great
Sasha for now. The rolling's done. They go for the Omnight. Mid one. Oh no, the Huck might die again. But there we go. Finally killing off mid one, and the Huck survives this. Now going for Sox and the raises to finish him off as well. And it's really just Sven versus the world, but it's been enough until now. Can they control him finally? They can. With a good Impale and Tanner here. Samael is just going directly to the ground.
He's creating. And it's going to potentially set up tops, and he needs to be very careful here. This Ricky's going to initiate from super far away. There's no backup for Thompson at the moment.
Oh, they're gonna find the Ember, and Lazarus talking about Ricky.
And they have a creep wave. No buyback.
Creep wave. And this is all Lelis. This is really all Lelis. This has been work. It's bearing fruit finally.
Much more utility based this game.
Universe. Oh, just a really small. This is a great reveal though. Ah, it's worth your life. Unless they want to fight this. Yeah, NiP thought twice about it. Tanner, you have to be careful. You cannot lose people here at the Hawk. Forced through the smoke screen. There is the Pango, and they managed to get a stun off on Tanner. He's forced through the Wrecking of Souls. It doesn't. It only really hits the Omnight.
TP out.
TP's immediately.
Oh, not enough time.
Oh, miscalculating that TP. And that's Tanner
No
gone for
buyback.
100 seconds. There's no buyback. You're right. Oh, the Hawk goes for an injured kill. Okay, this kill could be good, but he's a 4-stack. Well, never mind. I spoke too soon. E miles Never mind, that's not the dust. Yeah. Dust no longer affects the Hawk. And Noto, it has Ghost Scepter though. It's a bit difficult to kill him. The Silent Suck. There's the Ghost. Yeah, as I was mentioning.
My sprites are with us.
Knew exactly what was going to happen there. The Pug does not have enough magical damage to unfortunately bring her down. Oh no, NiP. Okay, they managed to waste time again and get Tanner back up. And now
Tanner's
Sucks
coming.
is gone.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Yeah, Tanner's back, but well, with a Dream Coil, yes, this is the bait that we're looking for. They're gonna wreck him of souls, but not too many souls, unfortunately. That was not too many souls. Tanner looking for the second wreck, 23 souls. It's just not that great. He's forced to use the big KB, stops all the damage. There's a second wrecking. Again for the fear factor, and they do catch Sven and put him on the high ground. That's good. Samael, back to EG you go. Role play as RTZ. There we go. Forced him back to the low ground. Sorry. As Samael looks for the kill into the SF. So many forced steps to save SF, but he's still gonna go down. Tanner, he was alive for like 10 seconds there. It's killed off immediately. Not a good fight for NiP in the end. They control the Sven, but where's the damage coming from? Universe, what are you planning on? Where's the follow-up? Alice comes in as well, but he also lacks the damage to kill a Sven. In the backline's Ricky's just keeping everyone at bay.
So out of position.
Space. He cannot dispel, unfortunately, those roots. No Manta style available. Beautiful Impale, but you have 2 cores down for 80 seconds, 60 seconds. That's a long time. Why did they have buyback? They were not saving for buyback? No, neither.
Yeah, it just feels like NiP, they had this plan and they just kind of started deviating from it. They are getting dragged back into OG style of playing Dota, and it is just not working.
No. I mean, he went for the Waning Rift AoE, by the way, to push lanes quicker, which I kind of agree with. But OG doesn't care. OG just killed Universe. OG's in your base, mate. It's Lelis against the world. Lelis has been creating so much space this whole game, but what I don't know, maybe he can do it this time. 4-staff for the Ghost Scepter APD, trying to bait out Samael into that base, and there we go. Tanner's back. Got his buyback ready. But is Tanner against them? Lelis has to come back as well. Let's see what that Waning Rift does. He did go for the Waning Rift cooldown. Oh, but that Ancient is falling way too quick. Silence won't do anything. You need to, Heaven's Halberd, someone stop Samael from hitting this thing. They stop the wrecking with a Yule Scepter. Samael has a PKB, and this guarantees the win. NiP. Honestly, an amazing performance on this team. They played this really well, but OG just seemed unbeatable.